Yo, what is going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you guys week number 2 of the PGL. We are taking on the boy Jay Specs, finally back into the community, and he is coach of the brand new Carolina Pyroars, rebranding from the Hamden High Dragons. You guys see the screens on the team. Some interesting things about our team. We have Z-Snatch Hoopa to outspeed his entire team. We have Baton Pass into Naga Onadel. But instead of spoiling everything, we're going to get right into the battle. Very interesting battle, to say the least. I actually, I don't think there was any. There was one misgen. It's not a Johnny GB Wi-Fi battle unless I do have a misgen. So he's going to lead off with Bronson the Mew. I'm not too sure what Mew's going to do. A lot of stuff Mew does. A lot of stuff Mew does well. So I just lead off Seismitoad here. One, so I can get some rocks up. He's going to fire off the U-turn. Fine, okay. So it lets me know that this thing has switch initiative that's not Volt Switch or Baton Pass. He's going to go out to Phantom Base. The Florges, as I am going to just fire off a Toxic. Unfortunately, I end up missing the Toxic. I was trying to really hit the Mew. Now I just decide, you know what, let's get my Stealth Rocks up here. And I do have Poison Jab for the Florges. He's going to show off Moonblast. I'm not really caring about Moonblast. He could be Wish, Protect, Aromatherapy, Moonblast. So at this point, I'm like, Toxicking this Florges isn't going to do much. So I'm just going to go for Poison Jab. It's pretty much my safest play at this point. Whether he Moonblasts or decides to Wish, it's just my safest play. As he's going to get Special Attack Drop. Not going to do anything because I am physically offensive. Physically defensive with some physical offensive moves. So I just go for Poison Jab. Again, just safe, basic play. No reason for me to really do anything else. As he's going to go for the Defog, which I thought was actually interesting. So he did get rid of the rocks, which was unfortunate on my end. As his Pokemon no longer take 25% to Stealth Rocks. So, one, I go for the Poison Jab again, which is a little unfortunate as I could have got my Stealth Rocks up again at this point in the game. As he does fire off a Wish, so I'm like, you know what? I could probably get some Stealth Rocks up again now. He's probably going to Protect, which means the rocks stay up for good. I can go into Naga Onadel and I can pick up a kill. Instead, I actually decided, you know what, let's hard swap and let's go right out into my Scolipede because this plan was to Baton Pass speed into Naga Onadel. He doesn't have anything for the Naga Onadel at all. So if I can Baton Pass speed into the Naga Onadel, pick up a kill, I think I'm good to go. So one, I set up a substitute. Now the substitute I think is a good idea because it allows Naga Onadel to take a hit. So I can switch into Naga Onadel, take a hit, set up a nasty plot, and something's getting damaged heavily. But unfortunately, that was not the case here. With Florges, he actually just goes for the Moonblast and breaks my sub. So this entire sequence, I was really expecting him at one point to hard swap. I wasn't expecting him to actually stay in. So I just go for the Poison Jab. Going to do a lot of damage to this Florges. So right away, right off the bat, I'm pretty much in a good spot. But unfortunately for me, I don't have very good... what is it? Option. I don't want to say options. And something I actually missed when playing the battle was that special attack drop. As you guys are going to see here, I'm going to Baton Pass. I had no idea of this actual special attack drop at all. I was under the influence that, hey, I got a +2 speed Naga Onadel. I'm going to pick up a kill. And we are good to go. This is something that actually, while recording right now, I'm finally noticing that he got a special attack drop on me. So you're going to see how that's important here. So I'm just going to fire off Sludge Wave. That's going to do a lot of damage. Florges is going to get KO'd. But now what's important is I'm at neutral now. I'm at neutral special attack when I had the mentality that I was +1. Now, mistake number 2 comes right here. I decided that I am just going to Dragon Pulse this Mega Aerodactyl. what I thought was a regular Aerodactyl. So, two mental mistakes here. One, forgetting that my opponent's Mega was Mega Aerodactyl. Two, forgetting that I got the special attack drop when baton passing, and that's why you're going to see this not even do half. I was under the assumption I'm going to do about 75% to this Mega Aerodactyl, 80%, easily revenge kill it. False. That didn't happen. So that's just the way that cookie crumbled. I just go out to my Zapdos. I'm Chardy Berry. Don't care about the Stone Edge from this thing. So I just fire off a Volt Switch as he goes out to Cloud, which is the Raikou, which is fine. You know what? Volt Switch is a good play for me. And you know what? It was a good play, as now I see that maybe Assault Vested. Not really sure on Raikou. I don't have very good career against Raikou. So I just go out to my Deoxys, and here is Johnny GB mistake number 4 of the game. I misgen the Deoxys. Instead of being a Calm Mind set with Ice Beam and Psychic, I'm the exact same set I was last week. So here comes Garchomp. In what I thought I could actually set up a Calm Mind, and from there hit this Garchomp with an Ice Beam. Does not apply now. All I can do is pretty much be setup fodder. I fire off a knockoff. I find out he is a Z user right now, and I am pretty much just in a bad spot now. That's pretty much it. Now, I could have made him burn his Z move right here. I could have gone to Seismitoad, made him burn his Z, and just gone back in and continued to be setup fodder. Yeah, that's option 1. But unfortunately, my Deoxys does get bopped here. And you know what? Might as well. I couldn't do anything. So, Deoxys will fall to the Devastating Drake. Okay. Doesn't affect me much because it was Stealth Rock, Stomping Tantrum, Recover, Knockoff. So here I just go Zapdos as I fire off HP Ice, and I forgot nothing. I just fire off the HP Ice just to weaken this Garchomp. It does weaken it. I was praying for 3-turn confusion. Yeah, I didn't get that. So at this point, I just go out into my Seismitoad, sack this off, because now I have to go out and play a risky play with my Hoopa. And it's going to revolve around hacks at this point, because this Hoopa is the only way I win. So, 1, we go Scolipede, and mistake number 2, or mistake number 5 of the game. 5. I'm an adamant Scolipede. So there's mistake number 5 for Johnny GB here. Jolly, I outspeed, and I kill the Garchomp. And you know what? I still have a Scolipede left. So here, I fire off my Z move, the Darkinium Z, the Z Snatch. Now, this was in case he wanted to set up a Swords Dance. I snatch that Swords Dance up. I get the +2, and from there, we clean up. So there's the Z Snatch. I do get lucky. He does hit himself in Confusion, and he will be knocked out by the Confusion. So I got a +2 Z. I got a +2 speed Hoopa. At this point in the battle, I am sitting in my chair just thinking, I think I win now. I knock out this Aerodactyl with Ice Punch. I'm not worried about Ice Punch. I mean, I'm not worried about Aerodactyl at this point anymore. Fire off the Ice Punch. That's a dead Aerodactyl to me. Mew, I'm very close to actually picking up a KO. I think I miss it by like 1 or 2, or I need a very high roll. So he's going to go out to Cloud here, which is the Raikou. Now, mistake number 6. I don't know if it's really a mistake because I wasn't prepped for Scarf Raikou. I had 90 speed EVs, and that was to outspeed a max speed Aerodactyl. I was nowhere thinking of a max speed timid Scarf Raikou at all. Scarf Raikou was something that skipped my mind. Had he not been Scarf Raikou, Hoopa just goes in, it cleans up the rest of the game, GG. And it's a different result, but at this point, I have a weakened Zapdos that will just die here to the Scarf Raikou. And Again, I just listed off 6 mistakes for you guys based on my play right there. Not more that I can say about that. 6 mistake led to an L. And I mean, JSpecs, yeah, he capitalized on the mistakes. Any type of competitive event, you have to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes. JSpecs did that perfectly, from setting up on the misgen Deoxys to having the Scarf Raikou on my mistake of not putting maybe max speed Hoopa, to even more additions on not realizing the special attack drop, sacking off my Naganadel. So with that, we fall to 0-2. You guys will see this as a double header on Thursday. We'll have this edited up for you guys probably Thursday afternoon. You guys will see the first battle up Thursday morning. But with all that being said, guys, I am Johnny GB, and I'm out.